Welcome to the Leadership Unscripted podcast presented by Hiring Strategies. The Leadership Unscripted podcast is your go-to source for all things people management oriented. In each episode, we discuss industry trends, problems, and more importantly, offer solutions. We are so happy you could join us.
Your mission statement is on your website right now, and it probably says something about delivering excellence or empowering customers or being a trusted partner committed to innovation. Here's what I want you to know. Your top performers, the ones you most want to attract, the ones whose friends are also top performers, those people are reading that mission statement and quietly closing the tab. Not because they don't care about excellence, they do, because they've read that mission statement 100 times before on 100 other websites, and it told them exactly nothing about you. The leaders who get this right, they write mission statements that hurt a little to say out loud. They take a stand. They name what they're actually trying to do in the world. And the right people, the rare people, the ones who'll give their blood, sweat, and tears to you because they believe in what you're doing, those people find them. I'm Kim Leifsen, and this is Leadership Unscripted, the podcast for leaders who are tired of doing the same things and getting the same disappointing results with their people. In today's episode, we're talking about purpose, why your mission statement might be the first thing repelling the talent that you need the most, and what to do about it. Let's get into it. Let me back up for a second and tell you how mission statements got to be this way. Most mission statements weren't written by one person who knew exactly what they wanted to say. They were written by a committee, then run through legal, and then softened so nobody on the leadership team would feel uncomfortable, and then sanitized so they would wouldn't alienate any potential customer, vendor, board member, or community group. And what came out the other side? A sentence that's technically true, technically positive, and totally meaningless. Something like, we're committed to delivering excellence to our customers through innovative solutions that drive value. I just made that up, but I bet it sounds familiar, maybe a little too familiar. Try this with me. Pull up your own mission statement right now. I'll wait. Got it? Now imagine I gave you the mission statements of 3 of your competitors. Could you tell yours apart from theirs? Could anyone? Or do they all kind of blur together into a corporate hum? If you can't tell them apart, neither can the people reading them. And here's the thing nobody talks about. The cost of a generic mission statement isn't just that it's boring, it's that it's actively filtering out the people you most want to hire. Top performers, the ones who know what they're worth, the ones who could work just about anywhere, are reading your mission statement and using it to decide whether you are worth their time. And when it tells them nothing, they're moving on. Not because they're snobs, because they've already worked at one company that had nothing to say, and they're not going to do it again. So, what are top performers looking for? They want to believe in something. That's it. That's the whole secret. I have a phrase that I use a lot. People who are tired from their workday, but energized by the work they do, those are the people you want. The ones whose Tuesday afternoon is hard, but whose Tuesday evening is good because they spent the day doing something that mattered to them. Those people exist. They're working somewhere right now, and they're looking for their next thing. Let me tell you a quick story about how I learned this. My first job out of college, I was the administrator of the recruiting team at the Frank Russell Company. On the first day, George Russell, the founder's grandson, did my new hire orientation. And he said something that has stuck with me for 25 years and truly launched my career. He said, Kim, if you hire someone who is smarter than you and you take care of that employee, they will take care of your client, who in turn will take care of you. I remember sitting there thinking, oh, that's how it's supposed to work. And here's the part that's relevant for today's episode. The Frank Russell Company went on to be one of the first best companies to work for in Washington, one of the first to be named an employer of choice. And I'll tell you what we noticed in recruiting. We didn't really have to recruit. People came to us. We had top talent chasing us, not the other way around. Why? Because we had something to say. We had a clear point of view about what we were doing and how we were going to do it. And the people who believed in that found us. That's what your mission statement is supposed to do. Here's what most leaders don't realize about their mission statements. It isn't a marketing exercise. It's a recruiting filter. Every single person who reads your mission statement is being told something about who you are. They're using those words to decide whether they fit, whether they want to fit, whether you're the kind of place they want to spend the next chapter of their life. And when your mission statement says nothing, what you're communicating is, we don't really know who we are. We don't want to commit. We want to be generic. We're going to be all things to all people. Top performers read that and they keep scrolling because top performers don't want to work for a company that's all things to all people. They want to work for a company that knows what it is and isn't afraid to say it out loud. Here's the part I want you to sit with. When your mission statement says something specific, brave, and true, it does two things at once. It repels the people who don't fit, and it attracts the people who do. Both of those are wins. Repelling the wrong fit saves you from bad hires that cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Attracting the right fit saves you from spending 6 months recruiting someone who only kind of works out. Most leaders are afraid of writing a bold mission statement because they're afraid of repelling someone. But that's the goal. You want to repel the wrong people. The right people are out there and they're looking for someone to say something true. Okay, let's get tactical. What do you actually do with this? Before you rewrite your mission statement, I want you to answer 3 questions. Don't skip them. Don't hand them to a committee. Sit down with one person you trust and answer these. Number 1, what would we never compromise on, even if it cost us money? This is your values question, the thing that you would walk away from a deal over, the thing you would fire a top performer for violating. If you can't name something specific, your mission statement is going to come out generic because you don't actually know what you stand for yet. Question 2, what is genuinely different about how we work or what we do? Not what you wish was different, what actually is different. The thing that your customers say to you, the thing your best employees brag about when they're explaining their job at a dinner party. That's your mission statement raw material. Question 3, and this is the kicker. Who would be miserable working here and why? I'm serious. Sit with this one. Who is the wrong person for your company? What kind of human would absolutely hate working here? If you can't answer this, your mission statement is too generic because every real mission statement has implied opposites. Patagonia's mission repels people who don't care about the environment. Disney's mission repels people who don't want to make families happy. Your mission, if it's real, should repel someone. I'm going to give you one last question. I know I said 3. We're going to do 4. Why was your company founded? What did the founder or you think you could do better? That's a key into a very specific mission statement. Once you can answer all 3 of those questions specifically, you're ready to write something true. And here's a practical tip. Don't write your mission statement in a conference room with 7 people. Write it yourself with one trusted partner. Test it on the people you most want to hire. If it makes them lean in, then you're close. If it makes them go, huh, or okay, or sure, then you're still in corporate platitude land. Keep going. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Your mission statement isn't for your customers, your investors, or your board. It's for the next great employee that you want to hire. They're reading it right now. They're using it to decide whether you're worth their time. Make it worth their time. Write something specific, write something brave, write something a little uncomfortable. Repel the wrong people on purpose. The right ones will find you. They're looking. Next week on Leadership Unscripted, we're talking about leadership mindset, specifically why your top performer is updating their resume right now and you don't even know it. It's the slow drip episode, the 5 things you're doing that are quietly costing you your best people. You're going to want to be there for that one. In the meantime, if today's episode hit a nerve, I'd love to know. Take the free 5-minute Inspired Culture survey at hiringstrategies.com. I'll tell you where your culture and systems stand on all 9 of the strategies of an inspired culture, including purpose. No pitch, just a snapshot. And if you got value from this episode, do me a favor. Share it with one leader you know who needs to hear it. Subscribe wherever you listen, and please, please, please leave us a review. Reviews help other leaders find the show. I'm Kim Leifsen. This has been Leadership Unscripted. Talk to you next week.